Hey everybody, JK Calloway here, real JK Calloway, coming at you the results for this week's hashtag skirmish game. This week we played hashtag bad times to say sure. Lots and lots of really funny responses. Make sure you click on the hashtag and start scrolling, see what everyone else put, and mostly it's just, stuff about relationships. But just don't say sure to your lover, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend. Don't say that word. It's a bad word. Before we get into it, make sure you do download the Hashtag Roundup app. It is outstanding. Free app. Consolidates all the best weekly hashtag games, including hashtag skirmish. That's mine. We play every single Friday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Pacific. It's a lot of fun. Make sure you download it today. But now let's get right into it. Our top 10 for this week's hashtag skirmish game. Hashtag bad times to say sure. Number 10 comes from at Angry Peanut 4 when he asks if you're a size 14. I think generally asking someone if they're a size 14 is a bad idea. Answering that question is just stupid. Number 9 comes from an Alema 20. Mom, if all your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do it too? Me. Sure. That was always my response to that question. I don't think I got that one directly. My parents weren't that boring as far as their burns go. But it is such a strange thing that that's such a common way of asking about peer pressure. Like, why are we asking our kids if they're willing to commit suicide for their friends? You want to kill yourself because your friends are killing themselves? It's like, that's a weird, dark place to take it. Just tell your kids to be individuals and make their own decisions. Don't threaten them with thoughts of suicide. Am I weird? Am I weird for thinking that? Number 8 comes from an Artsy Girl 20. When a self-proclaimed democratic socialist wants you to raise your taxes to pay for Medicare for all. This is obviously a dig at Bernie and the people that supported him and his serious lack of plans to just everyone gets whatever they want for free. I don't know what would have happened, obviously, if Bernie won the nomination and if he won the presidency. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have healthcare yet, because then the planning would have to take place. And if you think Democrats are obstructionists, I dare you to take a look at what happened with Obama. Pretty much his whole time in office. Talk about obstructionists. Number 7 comes from at That Sassy Jagoff. Gets down on one knee. Will you marry me? Definitely one of those questions that you should answer with gusto. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. No. Nope. Nope, it's gotta be like, yeah! And no. Even if you're not actually excited about it, it's just one of those things you have to fake. Like you will continue to fake for the rest of your life. Sex joke. Number 6 comes from at Formerly Chang. You ready to get that vasectomy we discussed? I've had a vasectomy, and for all the men watching that are thinking about doing it or are nervous about doing it, let me reassure you. Not a moment of pain. I'd like to be funny and say they lopped off my nuts and I can't find them anymore. But no, it was pretty great. There's a little bit of pressure during when they were, yanking on the vas and the deferens and like doing that thing that clowns do. That didn't happen. But seriously though, a little bit of pressure during and no pain after. Not once. This is 4 years ago at this point. Close to it. Not a bit of pain, so if you're thinking about it, if you want a surefire way of not getting her pregnant, snip that sumbitch. Those two sons bitches. There's two. They gotta, and it's really fun because like they burn the ends, so like when the smoke comes up from your balls, you can be like, hey, my penis elected a new pope. Number 5 comes from at Max Pick. Let's meet with the Russians. To be fair, he didn't say sure to that. He said, I love it. That's just true. Someone sent him an email. Russian guy saying, I got dirt on Hillary for you. And he responded with, I love it. And there's still an investigation going on as to whether or not the Trump family and his administration colluded with Russia. I love it. Number 4 comes from Foxy B128. Anytime me spending my money is involved. Yeah, I'm never really gung-ho about spending money. It's like, hey, we need to buy a whole new air conditioning system. My response will always be, sure. I mean, I'd rather sweat. Let's be real. I'd rather just sweat it out. But I get it. Sure. Number 3 comes from Ophelia160. When Officer Brown asks if you've been drinking. Have I been drinking? Sure. Who hasn't been drinking? Have you looked around? There's bad stuff everywhere. Why are you sober for this? It's just a bad idea. Oh no. Oh God. Number 2 comes from @candy_candy. When you're asked if you're finished. I hate when someone tries to tell me when to finish my food. Like, I'm an American, man. I'm just going to shovel it into my face until...
The tweet's about sex, you idiot.
Yeah, tweets about sex. Now, before we get to our number 1, here are a few honorable mentions, including one from the host at Real JK Calloway. One from me, when she asks, does this make my ass look fat? This should be standard knowledge for any man or woman, any person who's in a relationship with a woman, or anyone sensitive about their weight, I guess. Really, I'm guessing men don't care so much. You should know the answer to this question is, oh no, not what? What? Fat? You? But? What? No. One from La Naranja Mala. Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? You remember the one earlier about responding sure when someone asks if you want to marry them? This would be a brilliant comeback if you decided to stay with them and get married, and during the vows, do you take this woman? Sure. One from Todd_Gillette. Would you like to hear more about Jesus? I'm weird in the sense that I'm an atheist. At least, that's the best label for it. I more or less I don't know. That's my belief. I don't know. What happens after you die? I don't know. Neither do you. So, stop making up stories, jerk. Yeah. But I'm weird in the sense that if I get a Jehovah's Witness knocking on my door, they're coming in. Oh, we's gonna have a little talk. One from Stamish Inc. When they ask for help moving. Thankfully, amongst my friends, I kind of live far away from everyone else. Like, everyone lives either quite a bit south or quite a bit west, that kind of thing. So no one ever thinks to ask me to help them move, especially because I'm, unreliable in that way. I'm very much open and up for it, but no one thinks to ask me because when I was younger, I was a dipshit. Just unreliable. So that worked out. I would definitely say yes. But they don't think I would do it. Listen up, kids. Be unreliable. It'll work out for you. And one from a J. Marie C. 36. Babysitting more than one kid. Yeah, don't say sure to a parent, because they will literally throw their children into your face and run. Whenever we look for a sitter, it's always kind of like, hey, can anyone watch our two boys for the night? And it's never like, yeah, that'd be all. It's always a sure. Like, what are you gonna pay me? And our number 1 for this week's hashtag skirmish game comes from @MPerez 69449476. There's a lot of M. Perez's out there. Honey, you sure you want to have another baby? This would be a great way to announce to your husband that you are pregnant. Just be like, hey honey, you know how we briefly talked about having another kid? You still good on that? No one's ever like, a second one? But it was so much fun not sleeping for a year the first time. Kids, they're just such a blessing. Thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure you do hit subscribe, should be right around here. Check out my latest video, it'll be over there. Find me on other social media sites, always RealJKCalloway. Give a follow to my personal hashtag game on Twitter, it's at #skirmish, and check out the #Roundup app. All the best weekly hashtag games, including mine. My name's JK Calloway, and we'll talk to you next time.